What's up guys, Anthony here from Signal by Sony, a show about everything Sony makes, from gear to games to entertainment, and I am outside the new Sony Store experience opening here in LA April 1st. We're gonna get a sneak peek of everything inside, the new design, the new gear. This is gonna be super exciting. Let's go in and see what it's all about. So they're still working on everything. There are a few changes to be made before they open. The first one is this big glass wall you see here. This is not gonna be a wall or a door. This is gonna completely slide open and leave the entire store wide open. And that's kind of like the whole philosophy of the new Sony Store, is everything is just wide open. Let's take a look at some of these sections piece by piece and just show you what you're gonna be diving into. So when you first walk in, you are in the middle of the VAIO experience here, and you can see here's that 3D VAIO that we were looking at CES. It's right in front of you. You can pick up the glasses, play the 3D movie, check out how everything looks to you. You also have the VAIO E-Series right here, and what's cool is you have every option right in front of you, so you can actually mix and match the skins and the mice and see how everything looks together in real life and just kind of play with it and get a feel for it. When you come over here to the desktops, you're right here with the touchscreen VAIO. And the cool thing here are these information panels. Everything you look at has one of these, and it's just like the key information that you need to know to get a handle on a product right away, so you know if it's the thing that you're looking for. So we're talking about how the whole philosophy of the new Sony Store is about being open and modular and playing, and you can see that, I mean, here's that Ray modeler that we played with before, but this one's got the hand control. This is that fully 3D display that we showed you last time. And remember, it looks much cooler in person. Our camera does funny things to the resolution. But if you're here, where I am, it's dope. This whole wall right here can be changed at a moment's notice. It can also be slid, usually by an actual Sony rep in the store. Every time you come in here, it could be a completely different experience. Now that's kind of cool. So now we're exploring personal audio, and right here up front you see our info panel again, giving us some quick info about the Walkman. And if you want to try out a Walkman, you can do so right here, and what's cool is you can actually compare sound quality. Just unplug, plug in your own phone or MP3 player, and see what sounds better to you, you know? Test it out. You can do the same thing with every pair of headphones Sony makes. Try a Walkman, try your own MP3 player, just kind of explore and see what sounds better to you. Speaking of which, if you're walking around the store and you hear something you really enjoy, it's right here. And also, if you're directionally challenged like me, here's where you are in the store. So easy. I love it. So even with the cameras, everything is about just exploring and experimenting. There are actually these little displays set up for the NEXs, the Alphas, the Cyber Shots, where you can just really test out a camera. This is great because you get to see how they do with depth of field, how it handles focus, and just see what the image quality is like on every single camera. All the way up to the big guys too, the DSLRs. This one's got a live preview right on this monitor, so everything I'm shooting, I can see exactly how the instruments read out and how the image is gonna look. It's awesome. It's just all about figuring out what the best fit for you is by playing with it. So this entire side of the store is dedicated to everything you can do with your TV. And you'll notice those wall panels that we saw on the other side that were brightly colored are more neutral now, so you can really see the picture quality of the television that you're looking at. So when you first walk in, PlayStation Move. If you haven't played with it yet, you can pick it up and try a game out right here. We've got a 3D Bravia here playing 3D movies all day long. Hang out. I probably will. This, you remember from CES, this is that cool 3D Handycam that we saw. And now you can come right into the Sony Store and just play with it and see what it looks like. At home without 3D glasses, it probably looks blurry, but here, it looks really, really awesome. Here's the Bravia line with all of the internet video, information about Curiosity, anything you wanted to know, it's right there on your info panels. And then right back here is the Sony Internet TV with Google TV. Got a little sofa here, sit down, pick up the keyboard, really play with it if you haven't yet. It's a great way to figure out how everything works and get, wrap your head around the Internet TV product. And right here, this is my favorite part. So that's all the ways that you can interact with your TV. So how do you find the TV that's right for you and right for your living room? Well, that's over here in the next section. So we're back here with all the Bravia TVs. This is a great place to figure out which TV is right for you. Right here on our info cube, you can see what's best for what you like to use your TV for. And when you see the model that you want to take a look at, everything is right on screen. Everything is super clear and you can really compare the different models of TV. But If you really want to see what a home theater experience is like, there is a place here to do that. Let's go. Okay, so it's great to be able to experiment and explore and play in this open environment, but when it comes to home theaters, sometimes you want that immersive experience. And that's what the Cube is for. Inside the Cube are the best home theater components and the best home theater system you can buy. It's got the best Bravia TV, the best 3D Blu-ray player, and the best surround sound system. And what's cool is if you come around here, you can see when you get into the Cube, you're completely immersed in the home theater experience. This is awesome. If you live in the LA area, you have got to check this out starting April 1st. And if you don't live in the LA area, don't worry, because over the next year, Sony's gonna be rolling out a few of these new store experiences across the US. And if you live near an existing Sony style store, keep your eyes out for a name change, because they're all going to be Sony stores now. And if you want to find out more about everything that Sony does, from gear to games to entertainment, check out youtube.com/signal or sony.com/signal for more of our videos. I am Anthony Carboni, and I'm leaving you now for the warm immersion of the Cube.